The boxing world is buzzing with anticipation as a blockbuster showdown looms between Naoya the Monster Inoue and the formidable Akhmadaliev, a clash promising fireworks between two of the sport's most technically gifted and physically dominant fighters. Inoue, the undisputed super bantamweight champion, has carved out a reputation as one of the most feared pound-for-pound talents on the planet. His perfect record and staggering knockout ratio have left a trail of broken challengers and highlight reel finishes that only add to his aura of invincibility. Yet standing across from him will be perhaps the most complete and dangerous threat he's faced at 122 pounds. Akhmadaliev, the former unified world champion, enters the bout with a reputation for precision, devastating body shots, elite footwork, and ring IQ that makes him a legitimate candidate to dethrone the Japanese superstar. His southpaw stance, relentless pressure, and ability to adjust mid-fight present a puzzle that even Inoue may not solve easily. Tension between the two has been building for months, but it reached a boiling point during recent press events when Akhmadaliev issued a bold warning. He claimed he had dissected Inoue's tendencies, spotted subtle vulnerabilities, and was ready to exploit them with ruthless efficiency once they stepped inside the ring. His statements added fuel to an already smoldering rivalry, suggesting he wasn't coming for a payday. He was coming to win. Inoue's response, characteristically calm, was a masterclass in psychological warfare. He avoided verbal sparring, instead offering a quiet nod to Akhmadaliev's abilities before reminding the media and his opponent of what happened to previous foes who underestimated him. He referenced recent demolitions of other loud-talking challengers who vowed to test him, only to be methodically dismantled and left on the canvas. His words, few as they were, carried an ominous weight. This is a champion who doesn't just win, he dominates. This clash of mentalities has added a fascinating layer to the fight. Inoue's cold, calculated demeanor stands in stark contrast to Akhmadaliev's vocal confidence, creating an intriguing dynamic. Which approach will hold up when the lights are on and fists start flying? From a stylistic standpoint, Akhmadaliev might possess the right formula to give Inoue real trouble. His ability to cut off the ring, apply intelligent pressure, and dig to the body with thudding accuracy could force Inoue to alter his usual aggressive rhythm. His camp believes they've discovered key flaws, particularly Inoue's occasional lapses when defending body attacks, and they've tailored their game plan accordingly. This level of preparation, backed by confidence, has injected even more intrigue into an already high-stakes matchup. Still, Inoue has built his career on dismantling blueprints. Every time someone thought they'd figured him out, he found a way to not only win, but dominate. That's what makes this showdown so compelling. It's not just a fight between champions. It's a high-stakes chess match between two of boxing's most brilliant minds, and only one will emerge with their legacy enhanced. New challenges have never fazed Naoya Inoue, who has consistently demonstrated an almost supernatural ability to adapt and overcome whatever obstacles stand in his way. His fight IQ may be his most dangerous weapon, allowing him to solve complex defensive puzzles mid-fight while maintaining a relentless and terrifying offensive output. Even when opponents have enjoyed early success, as Nonito Donere did in their first encounter, Inoue showed an uncanny ability to adjust, dissect, and ultimately dismantle his adversaries as the rounds progressed. That adaptability, combined with concussive power in both hands, creates a nightmare scenario for any opponent, no matter how skilled or confident. The central question hanging over this fight isn't just whether Akhmadaliev can execute his game plan, but whether any strategy can truly prepare a fighter for the multifaceted danger Inoue presents once he unleashes his full arsenal. Physically, the matchup offers another intriguing dynamic. Akhmadaliev holds slight advantages in reach and height, which, in theory, could allow him to control distance and keep Inoue at bay. But Inoue has long made a habit of neutralizing taller fighters with his exceptional footwork and timing. His ability to cut angles and rip devastating body shots has systematically broken down opponents with size advantages throughout his career. While Akhmadaliev's camp has likely studied these tendencies in detail, understanding what's coming and stopping it are entirely different challenges, especially against a fighter with Inoue's speed, precision, and fight-ending power. The strategic battle between Akhmadaliev's efforts to maintain range and Inoue's pressure to close that distance may dictate the rhythm of the fight, setting the stage for some of the most technical exchanges seen in the super bantamweight division in years. Another key factor lies in their mental approaches. Akhmadaliev has embraced the role of confident challenger, speaking boldly about his preparation and belief that he is the one to solve the Inoue puzzle. Whether that belief fuels a career-defining performance or falters under the weight of Inoue's brilliance remains to be seen. Whether Akhmadaliev's confidence stems from genuine self-belief or a miscalculation of the champion's ability remains to be seen. That boldness could translate into a peak performance, or backfire entirely if it's rooted in underestimating Naoya Inoue. In contrast, Inoue has remained true to form, carrying himself with his signature stoic calm. He projects quiet assurance, without engaging in verbal warfare, preferring to let his fists speak when the moment arrives. This psychological contrast adds another fascinating wrinkle to the fight. Which mindset will hold up under the pressure of fight night? History suggests that Inoue thrives in these moments. He often delivers his most ruthless performances against confident opponents, making Akhmadaliev's attempt to get inside his head potentially a costly gamble. The stakes stretch far beyond another title defense or a shot at redemption. For Inoue, a dominant victory would further cement his legacy as one of the greatest lower-weight fighters in boxing history, and potentially pave the way for major superfights in higher divisions. For Akhmadaliev, pulling off the upset would be career-defining, instantly catapulting him into superstardom and radically reshaping the super bantamweight landscape. These high-stakes implications add a layer of intensity to an already captivating matchup. Both men know this fight could alter the course of their careers, and with such razor-thin margins at the elite level, the outcome could hinge on one perfectly timed punch or one moment of strategic brilliance. The blend of technical excellence, raw power, and narrative weight has made this one of the most anticipated fights of the year. Fans and analysts alike are split. Some view Akhmadaliev as Inoue's toughest test to date, while others believe the champion will once again prove himself untouchable. One thing is certain. When these two elite warriors finally meet at center ring, the world will witness a true clash of styles, wills, and skills that embodies everything great about the sport. Whether it ends with another signature Inoue knockout or becomes the night Akhmadaliev shocked the world, this bout has all the makings of an instant classic that will be remembered for years to come. The tension is real, the stakes couldn't be higher, and when the bell rings, everything changes. The world will soon witness whether Inoue's quiet confidence or Akhmadaliev's bold predictions prove prophetic in what promises to be an unforgettable battle for super bantamweight supremacy. The build-up to this historic clash has reignited debates about Inoue's place among boxing's all-time greats. Many analysts believe a dominant win over a fighter of Akhmadaliev's caliber could cement his legacy as one of the most complete fighters of his generation. What sets Inoue apart is his rare ability to blend old-school fundamentals with explosive, modern power, crafting a style that honors boxing's roots while thrilling fans who crave highlight reel knockouts. Akhmadaliev, in many ways, represents the final major obstacle in this weight class before Inoue considers moving up again, adding historical significance to an already compelling showdown. This matchup echoes the great fights of the past when a dominant champion is met by a fearless, dangerous challenger who truly believes he can end the reign. It's that kind of tension that transforms a high-level fight into something iconic. As the opening bell draws near, anticipation reaches a fever pitch. Will it be another clinical, brutal showcase of Inoue's once-in-a-generation skill set? Or will Akhmadaliev defy the odds and do what no one else has managed, conquer the monster? Whatever the outcome, this collision of styles, mindsets, and fighting philosophies has all the ingredients of a classic. It's the type of high-stakes spectacle that reminds fans why they fell in love with boxing in the first place.